Rock that.
It's hard for me to explain how much I love and adore Persona 5 as just a game in it itself. I always talk about it with my friends, one specifically so, who really got me into wanting to play this game, who encouraged me to get the game in the first place and try it out. Um, it's hard for me to explain how much I really love playing this game, and just playing Persona 5, just experiencing the world and the characters and the activities and the palaces and whatnot and what have you, and etc. etc. Just there's so much about Persona 5 that just makes me love and appreciate this game so much, and just it's hard for me to really put it into words and sort of kind of like a mindset to really explain why this game means so much to me and how excited I am for Persona 5 Royal to be coming out tomorrow by the time I'm recording this. Uh, it's insane. It's insane how incredible this game was and just how much time I put into it. I put almost 300 hours into this game just because I kept trying to do the side activities as much as I possibly can to get all the interactions I could out of all the characters. Just replaying the game over and over again. I've replayed this game like 2 or 3 times now, and beaten it 2 or 3 times now, and uh, it's insane. It's insane how much time I've invested into playing this game overall, and how much I've been invested into this, to the point where I know all the voice actors and I know the type of other work that they have done. Like the fact that one of them is going to be Red 13 in Final Fantasy VII Remake, which comes out in like 2 weeks from now, which is insane. And someone else is also doing a voice performance for one of the characters in Demon Slayer. And I already know these voice actors are going to be fantastic in whatever else they're doing. But just like I keep saying, it's hard for me to iterate how much this game means to me and how important this game was and how I kind of shaped who I kind of became. Because the game came out in 2017 and I didn't play it until a year later. I had heard people recommend it, and my friend kept, kind of pressuring me to play it. Not really pressuring me, but he encouraged me to try it out and play it. And I never really gave it the time of day. I didn't, watch any of the previous Persona anime that would come out. I just didn't give it the time of day. I just didn't do it. But one day I was just like, you know what? Why not? Let's see what happens. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. I started playing, and then I started loving the characters, and I started loving the world, and I started loving the lore and the history and the story and just everything about this game, just everything that it was doing and everything that it was, trying to accomplish. It was something that captivated me. It made me very interested to see how the game was going to end, and there are genuine moments where the game actually genuinely surprises me because it never even clicked in my head that it would even happen the way that it did. And just the way that the game takes its pace and the things that the game decides to do, and the way that it ends was just something else. And I almost in my mind didn't really think that there was anything else that they could really do. I didn't even really think about them making essentially another version of this game. But then I was like, I do wish that there was more content. They would give us more, and maybe they would fix other things, and they would fix certain characters because some characters are still flawed in certain ways because they didn't have time, because this game would get delayed a lot back in the day when it was first announced. It was being delayed a lot of the time, and they didn't have enough time to work on certain parts at the end of the game, or really just certain parts of it. But I still really liked it either way, and I just love all the characters. I love all the romance options that you can have. Just the fact that every single one of these, romance characters are so different and unique in their own ways. It's just incredibly interesting. The design of the actual personas themselves all look super cool. The turn-based RPG, mechanics of the game are super different, or at least different enough from other turn-based RPGs that I feel like it's different enough that it's more enjoyable that way. And just I I really knew that this game affected me more than I thought it did when I saw that Joker was announced for Smash Brothers. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that Joker had been announced for Smash Brothers. That was something that just completely shocked me, and I just was not expecting it. But he was announced for Smash Brothers. I was ecstatic about it. And then I realized how important this game was to me and how much it really affected me more than I thought it did. And then I heard that they were making P5R, Persona 5 Royal, and then they were adding more content and more stuff to do, and the game was essentially just better in every single way. I was like, take all my money. Give me like 5 versions of this. I don't even... Give me like 5 versions of this game. I don't even care. Just give me all of it. Give me all of it. I don't even care. But just this game really means a lot to me, and I really have wanted to talk about this for a long time, and I wanted to do a review like a year ago or so, but I never did it because I feel like the game was just really hard for me to talk about because I didn't really know what to really say about it. But I like the time system, the way that the choices that you do in one day affects your standards and your relationship later on. I like the characters. I like the way that they're written. I like the way that they act. I like how a lot of them are very relatable in different ways. The personas, like I said, look really cool. The palaces are all designed really well. The villains are very hateable in a very good way. I mean, that you want to get rid of them. You want to stop them. There's just so much to this game that I could go on and on about and talk about. That's just absolutely fantastic, and I am very excited for what Persona 5 Royal is going to be doing next, because it's already been out for a while over in Japan, but I've decided, like, no, I'm not going to spoil myself. I want to experience this game for the first time, sort of kind of like how it was for Persona 5 Vanilla. Let's just see how it is and see how it goes about doing what it's doing, but we'll see. Maybe I'll talk about it, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do that, who knows. I'm not really sure, but just I wanted to talk about the game really quickly and just say goodbye, because I imagine that once Persona 5 Royal comes out, I'm never gonna play this version of Persona 5 again. Maybe eventually later on down the line, just for nostalgic sake, but if Persona 5 Royal is gonna essentially do what the first version of the game did, but better, why even bother playing it again? That's sort of kind of like my mindset right now. I don't know how different it's going to be. I don't know what it's going to do. Like I said, I have no knowledge ahead of time of what the game has changed and what stayed the same and etc. But I'm excited. I'm excited either way, and I'm ready to say goodbye officially. I'm ready to say goodbye to Persona 5 and say hello and welcome to Persona 5 Royal. I'm very excited, and I hope that a lot of you are just as excited as I am. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video. I wanted to make a really quick video on just my thoughts right now about Persona 5 Royal, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. I'm ready to play it. I'm ready to just jump right into it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't like it, and let me know what I can change in the future to make my content better, and let me know what your thoughts are on Persona 5 Royal as well. If you're down there in the comments, let me know if you already played it, and if you have played it already for somehow in some way. Don't spoil anything for me, but let me know what your thoughts are and let me know what you really think about it. I'm pretty interested. So, yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.